Hey guys, welcome. It's Koren. In this video, I am re-recording a chapter from Neville Goddard's book. It's called The Power of Awareness, and this is chapter number 10, Creation is Finished. I'm re-recording it because I received a comment from a viewer that said that the volume or my voice quality was poor, and so I just want to thank the viewer that left that comment because after I watched the video, he was 100% correct. So here is Chapter 10, Creation is Finished. I am God declaring the end from the beginning, and from ancient times things that are not yet done. Isaiah 46, 9, 10. Creation is finished. Creativeness is only a deeper receptiveness for the entire contents of all time and all space, while experiencing in a time sequence actually coexists in an infinite and eternal now. In other words, all that you had ever been or will be, in fact, all that mankind ever was or will be, exists now. This is what is meant by creation, and the statement that creation is finished means that nothing is ever to be created. It is only to be manifested. What is called creativeness is only becoming aware of what already is. You simply become aware of increasing portions of that which already exists. The fact that you can never be anything that you are already not, or experience anything not already existent, explains the experience of having an acute feeling of having heard before what is being said, or having met before the person being met for the first time, or having seen before a place or thing that is seen for the first time. The whole of creation exists in you, and it is your destiny to become increasingly aware of its infinite wonders to experience ever greater and grander portions of life. If creation is finished and all events are taking place now, the question that springs naturally to the mind is, what determines your time tract? That is, what determines the events which you encounter? And the answer is your concept of yourself. Concepts determine the route that attention follows. Here is a good test to prove this fact. Assume the feeling of your wish fulfilled and observe the route that your attention follows. You will observe that as long as you remain faithful to your assumption, so long will your attention be confronted with images clearly related to that assumption. For example, if you assume that you have a wonderful business, you will notice how in your imagination your attention is focused on incident after incident relating to that assumption. Friends congratulate you, tell you how lucky you are. Others are envious or critical. From there, your attention goes to larger offices and bigger bank balances and many other similar related events. Persistence in this assumption will result in actually experiencing, in fact, that which you assumed. The same is true regarding any concept. If your concept of yourself is that you are a failure, you would encounter in your imagination a whole series of incidents in conformance to that concept. Thus, it is clearly seen how you, by your concept of yourself, determine your present, that is, the particular portion of creation which you now experience, and your future, that is, the particular portion of creation you will experience. That is chapter 10, Creation is Finished. And I will just put my own thoughts and experience here now. One thing that I've come to believe is that the desires that I have of my life, or the goals or the intentions or the things that I want to do, I believe that they come to us because they already exist. Out of the billions of possibilities of things that I could do or that I could have or that I could experience in my life, why is it that I'm inspired to be in California or in Costa Rica or learn how to cook or master the art of weight loss or raise my family with a certain level of beliefs? I believe that I am tapping into a part of me that is already created, a part of Koren that has already been a successful multimillionaire, a part of Koren that has already traveled the world. So when I go visit these places, I do get this nostalgic feeling or this sense of resonance. And I believe that I have, or we are, when we getting these ideas, we're getting this inspiration. It's like our higher self is communicating with us, or the part of us that already has that relationship or already is experiencing this life. We're tapping into that. And I know that creation is 100% finished. And when I go into my meditations and I shut off all that is in existence in this 3D and I just resonate with the pure awareness and consciousness and come back, I feel and I experience that level of myself. And so I would encourage you all, if you do not have a meditation practice, adopt one. I recommend Dr. Joe Dispenza's teachings, and I'll share a little bit more of this in future videos. Some of his meditations, which you can actually find free on YouTube, the ones where he talks about the present moment, the gift of the present moment. I forget his exact language, but when you can just resonate with the present moment, and you're not thinking of anything, no one, no time, no place, and you can just be in that generous present moment, we are connecting with our higher self, and you can sense all of you that has ever been, that it will ever will be. And that is, to me, one relation to how creation is finished. Thank you, thank you. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this volume and level of video is much better than the last.